Things you're going to need for this project. You're going to need a piece of 1-inch PVC, thick wall PVC on schedule 40. You're going to need schedule 40 3-inch pipe, approximately about 2 foot of it. You're going to need probably about 2 foot of 1-inch pipe. You're going to need a cap, 3-inch cap, a marker, a 3/4 inch butterfly bit or some size of a bit that you can do some cutting with a jigsaw. So you're going to need a jigsaw. Going to need a drill and a miter saw. You can do it with a hand miter saw. You're going to need a toilet flange for a 3-inch pipe. You're going to need some sanding disc that has a sticky paper on the back of it. You're going to need that. I've got 80 grit. 80 grit is a good grit to use for this project. So one more thing, you're going to need a test cap for a 3-inch pipe and the smallest drill bit you can find. So just put this thing together. We're going to make these things right here. They're made from a 1-inch pipe. What we've got to do is sand these things so that they will fit on that pipe tight. As you can see, there's no gaps there. So that's the final product you want to come out with. Now to do this, I'll show you how I'm doing it. I figure it's around 50 degrees. So you get that cut, and what you're going to do, I got this 6-inch Diablo sanding disc, sticky on the back of it, and so you just put it on your pipe. This is a 3-inch pipe, what we're going to be using. So once you stick it on there, it's 80 grit, and you can make sure you get it in the right angle where it not cocked sideways but straight with the pipe, and then you just push. And what that will do, yes, it's going to take some effort to get it done, so you sand it. That's the reason why I'm using the 80 grit to get it done a little bit quicker. You can use 100 or 150, but it's not going to cut the material as fast. As you can see, it's starting to cut a groove in there. I don't know if you can see it, you can kind of tell when you've got it. You can see where it's been cut right there by the saw, but then you can see where it's been sanded. When you see that all the way to the edge, you'll know you've got it flat. This is the cheapest way I've found to do it without spending some money and making a jig to sand it with. I figured this right here would be the best way. And I've had several comments on a lot of my videos about the tools and stuff to use. That, yeah, it's all fine and dandy unless you have the tools. And I've discussed it time and time again about all my tools I use are cheap. Even this miter saw I bought today to do this, to cut these, I didn't even have a miter saw. It was $89 at Home Depot. So I'm not like I'm spending a tremendous amount of money. Yes, you can spend up to $4 or $5, maybe up to $1,000 for a miter saw. I'm not going to spend that much money on what I'm doing just to make this. And I'm trying to make these videos as easy as I can for you to maybe, if you do have to buy tools, it's not many tools at all. Just a little few, little small cheap stuff that you can order from Harbor Freight, real cheap. And I'll buy it at your local hardware store, cheap. Some people like to spend and buy the name brand tools, and that's all good if you got the money to do it. I wished I did. Maybe one day. If not, I'm happy with what I have. You just learn how to work with what you got until you can do better. And my dad always said, if there's a will, there is a way to do something. You just got to have, there you go. That's perfect. That's what you want to do. So once you get the final product, that you have is you're just leaving just barely a little for that loop, as you can see, and it's all shaped to conform to it. That's what you want. So you're going to do that. How many times you're going to put holes? I've got 6 there. If I need more, we'll make more. If you want to make it tall, it's all according how tall you want to make this. So alright. So according to how tall you want to make them. Alright. You're going to make a jig for your hose. Okay? You cut the angle on it, the 50 degrees angle, and then you take and come over about 1/2 inch, 3/4, whatever you want to, and you cut it again. And so what you're going to be able to do is use that as a place to mark the hole that you're going to cut out. Alright, now the space of the part, I took this, which is 4 inches, and I'm placing that there, and I'm putting my pipe right there. It's about, I'm putting this right at the edge right there, and then this piece right here at the end of that pipe. So what it's going to do is just twist that around. Okay? So going to make a hole with a 3/4 inch butterfly bit, or any kind of bit that you get big enough for a jigsaw blade to be put in. Alright. And you take your jigsaw blade and cut it out. Alright. The line is gone. So what I do next, this is a little bit you can use, maybe a little rotor tool or whatever, has a sanding disc on it, a little round sanding disc, but this is a little, as far as I can on the, what you want to do is just round that inside a little bit, get all the burrs off of it. Okay, clean up the outside so that it will set on there smooth. So now you're going to glue that on there. Okay, all I'm using is regular clear PVC cement. Okay. Gluing it around. Putting it on this both sides. I'm making sure where I put it, and then I just hold it there till it sets. Okay. It don't take long for it to set. You may need to just go around the edges, make sure all the holes are filled up so that it's sealed where it won't be leaking. You don't want it to leak. If you're going to put this inside, you definitely don't want it to leak. So that's how you do that. So I'm going to put the other 3 on there. Alright, we've got to get rid of this little flange on the edge of this cap. We want the cap to go down inside of the pipe. So what I'm going to do is sand it off. Alrighty, it will fit in there. That's what we wanted, to fit in there. Now, since we've got the edges ground off, get that flange off so it will slip down in the pipe, we're going to drill some holes all the way around here using a small bit. Okay, a small bit. We're going to drill holes. Clean all the burrs off of it. Okay, this is what you're going to get when you get done with it. The reason why we want hose only in the side. Now you see, when you look down that pipe, you see the hose, and you see how that they drop as they go along around the pipe. Okay, and if you'll pay attention, none of them lines up with each other. Okay, and there's a reason why. You can put this in here. You put it in there, which you're going to have your hole in the center where your water's going to come up. And what that will do, the water will run down the sides of this on the inside, and it will wet the grow plugs that are going to be put in here. These are rapid rooters from General Hydroponics that makes them. Okay, and they will be inserted in here. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but that's what you want. It's smaller at the bottom than it is at the top. Has a little hole to put the seed in. You put your seed down in there, and it'll grow. Now, I'm not using no net pots on this. All I'm using is those little grow plugs. I wanted something small, something that was going to be economical. You can buy 50 of them for around 20 bucks. I go up to Atlantis Hydroponics in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's about 25 minutes from my house, and I pick up how many I needed. I picked up 15 of them the other day. It cost me like $4, I think. Right at $4. So, but that's basically how this is going to work. Okay? Alright. So now that you have that cut, the reason why this stops here and there's no more down below this is going to be the reservoir. Now what will happen is that this will be inserted into this. This will be glued in there. You're going to have a cap. A cap that inserts at the top. Okay? And that's basically going to be the grow tower. So, there you go. It can be put, you know, on a countertop. It can be put anywhere. You can grow some herbs in it. You can grow flowers in it. I wouldn't be growing anything that's going to be huge before it's not built. Like the big grow tower, it's a mini grow tower to grow little small things for indoors. So this is it. We'll be planting this, putting some seeds, and I will be making a video of this as it grows, update how it's working. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching today. I appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos. Take time and like it down at the bottom. Let me know what you think about the grow tower. Sure that there's some things that could be done to it to improve it. This is just a prototype, and I'm sure that I will be improving on it, and I will be letting you know dates and stuff. So stay tuned for more about this and a few other things. I got a project that I'm going to be doing pretty soon. It'll contain 2 grow towers. It'll be a self-contained system. Interesting. I've got it in my head. I'm going to put it on paper and see how it looks, and then go from there, buying the materials. But there'll be upcoming videos. So stay tuned. There's a lot more to come at the Ponics Haven. Thank you for watching. Like it, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Have a good day. God bless.